be adopted at mass scale.
So the framework needs to happen this year. We need stablecoin legislation this year.
We desperately need to have legislation that clearly defines how this space is going to be regulated, because in the absence of that legislation, what we see is an out-of-control SEC.
Very good traction mode. Why? Because we have a complete set that's really ready for prime time. But
those who do not adapt to this fourth industrial revolution will find themselves ousted and will lose. They will lose everything, including their freedom.
If the IMF wants to retain the current control and the basket of special drawing right currencies.
Talk about cryptocurrency 2.0 being like the internet of value. We're not the internet of value. Ripple is the internet of value.
I used to work for Swift. I was Swift for 20 years, so Swift is flowing through my veins. Ripple XRP moving across the Swift network as a currency when we're perhaps using something like FX.
Yeah, well, we love working in the UK. We've doubled our office there over the last couple of years.
Enjoy the ride, pal.
If you got some bags, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock News. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra bullishness. Shout out to the latest sub. Just subscribe. John, appreciate you stopping by. Stuffing some bags. Go ahead. Throw on those moon suits. Throw on those pilot shades. Buckle up, because the future's extra bullish. Let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 1.09 trillion, down about 0.1% in the past 24 hours. We got BTC's dominance at 47.2%. We got XRP in that number 5 spot, right around 50 cents, down about 0.2 in the past 24, up 0.2 in the past hour. Stellar XLM right around 11 cents. BTC 26,348. We got ETH right around 16 hundo. XDC right underneath the nickel. We got Flare 0.019. We got Songbird 0044. Before we kick things off, I got a special shout out to John Deaton. Just picked up my book today, this morning, got delivered. Be looking out for you in NYC, John Deaton. If you're watching this, I'll be looking for that autograph. I'll see you up in NYC. We got Stellar Org to kick things off. Stellar Ecosystem. Where you at, Meridian 2023. We got Mr. Intuitive, CEO of Stellar, Danielle Dixon, on Stablecoin Regs this year.
The U.S. will put some sort of framework around it, or when do you think this will be adopted at mass scale? The U.S. will put some sort of framework around it, or when do you think this will be adopted at mass scale?
So the framework needs to happen this year. We need stablecoin legislation this year. The U.S. doesn't do it this year. They've completely missed the boat. So that is going to happen, I believe, in the fall. So I think that'll...
The best is still yet to come. We got CoinDesk. It's quite unlikely the legislation gets all the way to the president's desk and signed into law in this Congress.
I think it's quite unlikely that legislation gets all the way to the president's desk and signed into law in this Congress. However, there's real important progress being made, right? The House Financial Services Committee has reported out a stablecoin bill, a market structure bill. They did it with a bipartisan vote. They had all the Republicans, a handful of Democrats. So there is some bipartisan support for this. And we desperately need this, right? In my view, we desperately need to have legislation that clearly defines how this space is going to be regulated, because in the absence of that legislation, what we see is an out-of-control SEC trying to assert jurisdiction even where it shouldn't and where it doesn't belong, regulating by enforcement, which is a terrible way for a regulator to do its business. It's having a chilling effect on development in the United States and driving development overseas. And this is a terrible, terrible missed opportunity. And ultimately, it'll be a cost to us. So I'm very, very insistent. We need to have legislation that allows, as I say, provides clear guardrails, allows this space to thrive. Even if it doesn't get signed into law in this Congress, I hope that legislation will pass on the House floor, which I think is actually reasonably likely. And that will be an important step forward. We'll still have a ways to go, but that would be important progress.
Drain the swamp Free those utility coins. We got Coinbase Congress will be writing the rules for crypto in America over the next few months, and your call could help determine their outcome. Here's how to call your congressperson for clear, sensible legislation in under 60 seconds. Stand with crypto.org/call. If you care about crypto, it's time to prove it. Congress is voting on the crucial bipartisan bill that could help crypto take a massive leap forward. Won't pass without your help. Call a representative and receive a I called NFT. We got Plan XRP, the Truth, Ripple API stack integrating with some of the largest cross-border payment corridors and some of the largest corporate networks. It's no wonder they want to try to keep you out.
We'll be comfortable transacting. So we have a rule set and we have governance. And the final two components of this, one is liquidity. And this is where blockchain comes in. This is where the cryptocurrency XRP really comes into its own. We use it to create global liquidity for our payment flows. And with that, we create much more velocity in payment flows globally. That's how that vision picks together. And finally, we want to make this technology very easily accessible. So we've developed API technology such that whether a bank is running Ripple in-house or whether, let's say, a corporate is using Ripple via a hosted service, the API is there to encapsulate Ripple processing and make the whole experience very easy to access and use. So that's our stack. And again, the message here is there's a lot more going on here than pure blockchain. So blockchain thinking and cryptocurrency thinking occurs throughout the stack. We've applied the knowledge we have and the experience we have very, very broadly to the entire portfolio of things you have to do to make a payment network work, including creating our own protocol, including using our cryptography for messaging, and also bringing our cryptocurrency into the liquidity piece. And we've also got away from blockchain completely in some ways in creating governance structures and rule sets within which companies, organizations can communicate with each other. And that's what we're bringing out to market now. And that's why one of the reasons why we're getting very good traction worldwide, because we have a complete set that's really ready for prime time versus experiments and small components which one day could be something.
And a single API get access to the new financial system, the Internet of Value, running on the XRP ledger. Faster, cheaper, more efficient. All roads lead to the bridge. We got Jim Ferguson in short. Klaus Schwab is threatening the 20 heads of the government of the most industrialized nations in the world to carry out the Great Reset.
Those who do not adapt to this fourth industrial revolution will find themselves ousted and will lose. They will lose everything, including their freedom. In short, Klaus Schwab is threatening the head of government of the 20 most industrialized nations in the world to carry out the programmatic points of the Great Reset in their nation. This goes far beyond the pandemic. It is a global coup d'etat against which it is essential that people rise up and that the still healthy organ of state start an international juridical process. The threat is imminent and serious, since the World Economic Forum is capable of carrying out its subversive project, and those who govern nations have all become either enslaved or blackmailed by this international mafia. In the light of these statements, and those of others no less delusional than Yuval Noah Harari, Schwab's advisor, we understand how the pandemic fast served as a trial balloon for imposing controls, coercive measures, curtailing individual freedoms, and increasing unemployment and poverty. The new step will have to be carried out by means of economic and energy crisis, which are instrumental to the establishment of a synarchic government in the hands of the global elite.
A CBDC surveillance state or flourishing Internet of Value running on the XRP ledger. We got XRP dropped CBDC to maintain the IMF's control over the monetary system.
And this ties in nicely into what the governor of Bank of England recently said, that if the IMF wants to retain the current control and the basket of special drawing right currencies, central banks will have no choice but rather adopt central bank digital currencies.
We got We Say When. Zaha testnet, formerly known as Hooks version 3 testnet, has been updated today, and one of the new features live is a UNL report, or the UNL nodes report saying operation of the other UNL nodes, verifiable historical UNL logs on the ledger. Lots to do, but this is coming together, and yes, there will be offered for PR amendment to the XRPL mainnet too. We got Gem Wallet new update. Number one, the NFT viewer gets flexible, introducing new layouts. Go ahead and customize your NFT viewing experience. Brute force prevention, security first, too many password attempts. You'll be paused. The setting view has been revamped. Onwards and upwards. We got Brett Hill. He knows the value. ETH is shit. Ripple XRP is the internet of value.
Really what Ethereum is. You know, people talk a lot about things, talk about cryptocurrency 2.0 being like the internet of value. We're not the internet of value. Ripple is the internet of value. We're an arbitrary processor for state transaction functions.
It's no wonder they want those bags back. XRP. Flip that switch. We got the digital asset daily. Ripple CEO Brad Garland said that 90% of the FX runs through XRP. Brett Hill, partnership between Swift and XRP is a bomb bang. Listen to the gentleman who used to work for Swift, now works for Ripple. XRP is coming.
Surrounding crypto replacing Swift. So we did speak earlier where you mentioned that it's not necessarily about replacing Swift, it's about complementing it. So let's get some more information on this.
I used to work for Swift. I was Swift for 20 years, so Swift is flowing through my veins. Swift is the preeminent messaging system for the financial industry. And I think we're also seeing that Swift are changing their network capability so that real time will be a possibility as well. But we may also see Ripple XRP moving across the Swift network as a currency when we're perhaps using something like FX.
Now, so, I just slightly moving on for a sec.
Now he got that XRP running through his veins. We got maxis being maxis, BTC maxis will never accept it. BTC was just a test, and XRP ready to go live. XRP centralized, as you can see plainly from the patent. They must not want you with no more XRP. We got Chris Larson. The UK has and will continue to become home for the financial technological innovation. Thank you, Chancellor, for leading the charge.
No doubt in my mind that the way that the UK is thinking about technology, gaming, AI, and so much around the innovation economy, that these days the UK is basically the Silicon Valley of Europe.
I'm here in California because our ambition for the UK economy is for it to be the world's next Silicon Valley. Here in the original Silicon Valley, there is massive interest in the fact that a couple of years ago, the UK became only the third country in the world to have $1 trillion tech economy. It's double the size of Germany's, 3 times the size of France's. And there's a lot of people who want to invest in that success.
The technology distribution is there to be able to support a much larger industry. We just got to invest in those ideas and that potential.
Yeah, well, we love working in the UK. We've doubled our office there over the last couple of years.
Creative industries are very technologically based. The film and TV business, we're now the largest in Europe by some margin. Warner Brothers have just announced their increasing investment in their Leavesden studio by 50%. Are going to employ about 4,000 people, £240 million investment. Our studio space now over 5 million square feet. That's up by 2/3 in just 3 years. I'm visiting Amazon, Alphabet, which is the parent company of Google, Microsoft. They're talking about deepening the cooperation between the UK, which is Europe's Silicon Valley, and the original Silicon Valley, which is here in the US, particularly when it comes to artificial intelligence, which is going to be the big new thing that's going to transform all of our lives.
In the UK, we have strong expansion plans. We love the UK for the quality of talent, the innovation environment that exists in the UK, as well as the quality of the education system.
I'm talking to the leaders of all the major tech and entertainment companies, and what I'm saying to them is, you need to be part of this. It's going to be an incredible success.
Think London ready? My bag's getting heavy. We got digital perspectives. We know XRP is not a security today, but it was very different 8 years ago. How far have we come? This is a great candid clip from Joel Katz. How much XRP do you hold? 16 million. The value of XRP, I see it as a long-term high risk. In the beginning, we didn't even know if we were doing was legal. XRP is not a security. I couldn't be more excited about my high risk long-term investment myself. We got Elon Musk dropping some clues. All roads lead to the bridge. XRP, know what you hold, know what's coming, and know why. They want those bags back. X gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya. The decline and the fall of the Roman Empire. We got new Bill Gates video shows himself wearing the current symbol of the New World Order. Is this the One World Ledger, the Interledger Foundation, XRP, implementing the Interledger Protocol in the RippleNet. We got crypto Barbie. Binance experienced a new glitch in the XRP price as it rose over 47,000 euros. These glitches are currently getting out of hand. Why is the price always glitching on several exchange platforms? This strengthens my feeling more and more the real XRP price is hidden, and that we will see a price in the 5-digit range for XRP in the future. Later glitches. Everyone is losing hope. That's when you should be getting excited. When everyone's getting excited, that's when you should be losing hope. Read the sentiment, study the environment, overstand it. Where will you be when that regulation jar of molasses finally breaks open and the SEC finally gets melted away? Later glitches. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing them likes for some more Moon O'Clock News. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD, buy up those bags. Don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe, drop a comment down below. All the OG diamond hands out there, drop a comment down below. Drop an elbow on that like button from the top ropes. Catch you up here, top floor on the mothership for the moon party. BYOB, be your own bank. Bring your own bags. Peace out, crypto ghosts.
XRP now, which is going to be a bridge currency that the bankers are using very quietly. They're not telling you about this.
With XRP now, which is going to be a bridge currency that the bankers are using very quietly. They're not telling you about this.
Post utility up on my keys. She want my seeds.
It is a albatross. It's very slick with it, just like the Dogecoin. It was supposed to be a joke. And they're playing these games with all of these different cryptocurrencies to blind you to the ones that have utility. XRP, listen to what I'm saying to you, is a utility coin.
FDSEC.